Welcome, Aquarius. It is finally Aquarius season. So today I'm going to do a special video. One of my friends wanted me to do a tarot card reading, and him being an Aquarius, I figured I would combine my Artsy Zodiac reading and also give you guys a nice little tarot reading. This will be for the month February 2021. So let's get started. A few things to mention. Mercury Retrograde, the one that everybody hates, begins on January 30th and lasts until February 19th. Again, just to remind you, what does Mercury retrograde mean? Mercury is the planet that rules technology, communication, travel, logic, information, things of that nature. So when the planet goes retrograde, the order of things gets disrupted. That means you can experience a breakdown in communication. Maybe your phone stops working or something. There's going to be stalled projects. Schedules are going to be thrown off. Some people might experience breakups. Things will break. Technology, phones, computers, cars. So you kind of get the picture with what happens during this time. Again, this starts January 30th and will last until February 19th. So as an Aquarius and as an artist, because again, this is Artsy Zodiac, what does that mean? Basically, if you're an Aquarius, Aquarius is an air sign. Some of their characteristics are they're very independent, innovative, visionary. I think they are the most original sign in the zodiac in terms of personality, appearance, etc. There's this quote to describe Aquarius is, "No one is as interesting as you." So you got to give it up to the Aquarians out there. They tend to be future-minded, and sometimes they struggle to remain in the present because they are always thinking ahead. That's that visionary aspect. They're ruled by the planet of Uranus, which Uranus symbolizes rebellion, innovation, forward thinkingness, groundbreaking. So anything like new and heading to the future, I kind of tend to think of Aquarians as like aliens from outer space, but that's cool because I really love aliens and I love outer space. So, as an artist, some of the traits you can learn from Aquarius is everything I just said. I mean, how cool is that to be an original artist, to be groundbreaking, innovative, visionary? You have this like avant-garde energy about you. And I think that's really beautiful. So when it comes to the retrograde, how can this affect Aquarius in the month of 2021 and artists? When this breakdown in communication happens, some people might tend to panic, especially in Aquarius, because you're always looking towards the future. So if there's a breakdown in your current reality, how are you able to focus on the future? So the solution is then to slow down. Slow down, slow your roll. Stop looking so much into the future. Handle your business in the present. And especially for this month, we're looking at health. Don't forego your healthy eating and your exercise. That's really going to help you. Don't over schedule things. Don't seek to start anything new right now. Even though you might want to, it's better to take this time to revisit everything you've already done leading you up to this point. Review, recheck, revisit. Are you on the right path? Yes, you are moving forward constantly, but if you don't slow down and take a look at your surroundings, how will you know where you're headed? Be flexible. If something doesn't go your way, if a schedule gets thrown off, even if a breakup in a relationship happens, be flexible. Don't take it as the end of the world, okay? Just understand the duality of life. There's always good and bad. So when it's forcing you to slow down, it might seem bad, but who knows? This slowdown could prevent disasters from happening. And just be careful. You can do things. That doesn't mean you have to be stagnated in this period of Mercury retrograde. But just be extra careful. Double check things. Make sure your phone is charged. Make sure you have gas in your car. Make sure you double check your plane tickets or your bus tickets. That just reminds me of this time. Like, I totally screwed up this Greyhound trip I was taking to LA, and I missed it by like 2 hours, and I don't know why. I just assumed it was at this time. I had the ticket on me, but I never double checked that ticket. Now I'm wondering if that happened during a Mercury retrograde. This was a couple years ago, but anyways, moving on. That is the horoscope for today, and I want to do the little bonus tarot card reading. And it's funny because amethyst is the one of the best stones for the sign of Aquarius, and it's this really pretty purple color. And it's funny because I did my nails kind of in an amethyst theme, and I have this amethyst really cute gem candle. So I'm gonna light this while I do the tarot reading. And just to let you know, amethyst is a stone that can help Aquarius tap into their intuition. And again, it helps determine the best course of action, which I think is really appropriate for this Mercury retrograde. Slow down, take a look at your surroundings. It will reduce your stress and it will give you patience. I know you have these big ideas. You want people to be on board with you and catch up to your vision, but amethyst will give you patience while others try to catch up to your vision since you're so visionary. So the type of spread I'm going to do for you with this tarot card reading is the clarity spread. So when I'm doing this reading, especially for the person that requested it, what I want you to start thinking about is the problem or the question that you want to know the answer to. So it's not like a yes or no question. It's more like, what do I need to do in terms of the situation? Where am I heading? Am I doing, like, what? Give me some signs for example, there's this job I'm thinking of, or this person. Get that question in your mind now while I shuffle these cards for you. And that will help, facilitate the reading and kind of get you some of the answers that you're looking for. And what I'm going to do, again, is called the clarity spread. So it's 4 cards. The first card I pull out is going to be your overall situation. Again, that's the question that you're asking. Your overall situation that you're facing right now that you would just like a little bit of more clarity on. And the 3 cards that I pull below that are going to be the contributing factors that will help flesh out the narrative of your overall situation. It can give you insights. It can give you clarity on what you need to do. So let's think of that while I'm shuffling. And I will ask my spirit guides to let's help Aquarius for the month of February 2021. What do they need to know about their situation? What are the overall what's the overall situation and what are the contributing factors? Please give Aquarius this month of February 2021 some clarity regarding their situation that they are requesting clarity on. And please help guide Aquarius. February 2021, we are in Aquarius season. Please give guidance to Aquarius. Okay, we have one card that flew out. This is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. That's going to be your overall situation. So we're just going to lay that there and we'll take a look at the meaning in a second. Contributing factors. Okay, we have this card flew out. This is going to be the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles as one of your contributing factors. Okay, please give us Aquarius, February 2021, more contributing factors to, okay, that was too much, to their overall situation. Aquarius, please guide Aquarius. We're looking for more clarity on the overall situation. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, interesting. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. And the overall situation is Seven of Swords. Now let's give Aquarius, February 2021, another contributing factor for their overall situation. Okay. And we have Mother of Swords. Okay, so we got a lot of swords in this situation. Okay, so let me explain to you what all this means. So the first card we have is the Seven of Swords. Now, let's take a look at that meaning. The Seven of Swords means secrecy, self-interest. So basically in this card, 6 swords hang in plain view, while the 7th is tucked under the sly fox's tail. So goes the story of the Seven of Swords. A secret is being kept. You're either the keeper of the secret or you're being kept from the secret. And it's time to identify which. Deceit and avoidance linger in the air. Face the cause of secrecy or risk ostracizing yourself. Okay, that's kind of deep. Again, that card is your overall situation. Either you're keeping a secret or someone is keeping a secret from you. And, you know, I'm seeing other swords in the reading here, and I'll just let you know basically what swords means in a general reading. The swords family means well-educated, highly receptive, not necessarily a warm, card, usually dark. That's what I'm getting out of the swords. You know, you can think of the sword as a weapon. So, okay, some of the contributing factors to the secrecy. We have the Four of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Four of Pentacles basically means possession and control. The Four of Pentacles first suggests material gain and stability. Only good news for your bank account and home. Yet underneath the surface, this is a card of warning. Do not become possessive or controlling. Holding on too tightly to the material world will leave you rigid, stagnant, and displeasing to others. Wealth is a concept. So possession and control in regards to money, okay? Don't be too rigid. Yes, this is how the universe works. The cha-ching sound while I am talking about the Four of Pentacles. The only Pentacles card you have, which deals with money. How accurate. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Yes, your bank account will increase. Good news. Yet, be warned, this probably has something to do with the overall situation, the deceit. Okay? Yes, you might be making money off this, but is it because you're holding onto a secret? Or I think you're the one holding on to the secret. This is just what I'm getting. Because you're going to make some money from it. So it would make sense that you're, hey, look, I'm not a cop, I'm not a narc, I'm not interested in learning what you're doing. But just keep in mind, don't try to be too possessive or controlling with your secret, even though it's making you money. I think it's time. This is letting you know that if you don't face the secret and come to terms with it, like it said, you will be ostracized. So think about that. Now, the next contributing card is the Four of Swords, which represents stillness, mental power. Though threatening swords loom above, the Lamb sits in stillness without fear. The Four of Swords says it's time to look inward and find the mental power to cope with the pressures. It is important to rest, seek meditation, or find literature that focuses on ways to quiet the mind. Take this time to recuperate and move inward before these swords strike. Again, I think this card is relating to Mercury Retrograde. Again, slow down. The retrograde is represented by these swords, yet your power can lie in this mental stillness I was telling you about. Check in with yourself, okay? Don't move too fast. And the last contributing card is the Mother of Swords. Sharp and perceptive. You'll often find the Mother of Swords putting her sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, doctor, or teacher. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Some think of her as all-seeing. This card can sometimes represent a woman going through a difficult time. She may be recently widowed or divorced, and usually without children. During this time, there's potential for her criticism to soar. If there's a woman in your life going through a tough time, her criticism may inadvertently be directed towards you. Just keep in mind that she is going through a difficult time. This card is one of the contributing factors. So maybe there's a woman, maybe a mother figure, maybe it also said a therapist, doctor, or teacher, someone you're working with in a professional field that is sharp to criticize you right now. And again, this could go hand in hand with Mercury retrograde. There's a breakdown in communication, in logic. Maybe what she's saying to you doesn't seem logical. There could be miscommunications happening. But all three of these cards relate to your overall situation. So, yes, your bank account, it will flesh out. But please be still and get your mental inward thoughts, get them to slow down, and that will give you more clarity. And again, the secret that either you are holding or being kept from, you need to face this. Otherwise, you will be ostracized. So, I hope that related or helped answer some questions that you're having about your overall situation. I'm wishing everyone a happy Aquarius season. I love my Aquarians. I think you guys are really cool. Love your aesthetic. And everyone, artists included, be ready for the slowdown during Mercury retrograde. If you are going to make any contracts, sign any deals, for art projects, maybe starting school, just be careful to double check your class list, double check your materials list, and don't sign anything without reading it thoroughly. Have a great day.